So today we're diving into a comprehensive 10-step method to create a soul-aligned business that thrives financially and resonates deeply with your values and purpose. This can be for current business owners that want to have more soul alignment in their current business, and it can also be for people just starting out who are trying to think about how to have a foundation that is much more heart-centered and aligned with your values. And by the way, if you're new to this channel and wondering who I am, I'm Dr. Felicia Newhouse. I have 20 years of experience as a tech startup executive, and my Ph.D. research focuses on developing models that help entrepreneurs grow profitable, yet human-centric businesses happily and sustainably, which is integrated into our academy and business coaching at business2human.com. So check it out. So let's dive in. Step number 1, soul searching. Begin with soul searching to understand who you are, what lights you up, and what aligns with your deepest yearnings. Joy plays a crucial role in this process. Consider the different roles you play in life and what brings you joy in each role. So an exercise here might be to write down activities that bring you joy and make you lose track of time. Reflect on why these activities resonate with you. So really think about, how do these activities align with your core values and passions? Identify patterns and what brings you joy across various roles in your life. And thinking about AI and how that can help support this step, use ChatGPT. It can help you brainstorm additional activities that align with your interests and values. You can have a conversation with it and, start to tune more deeply into what brings you joy. Step number 2, identify your flow state. So flow state is a very interesting area to start here. So if you think about flow in your life, it really requires you to tune into activities that put you in a state of flow where you lose yourself in your work and you feel effortlessly engaged. So this is, the things you do, the conversations you have, the subjects you engage in that make you lose track of time. So flow state is kind of this feeling of you're completely and totally mind, body, spirit immersed, and there's nothing else that is even coming across your mind. It's almost a state of complete and total presence and mindfulness. And this is a strong indicator of soul aligned work when we have total flow. So an exercise here might be to list tasks out of projects where time flies by and you just feel completely immersed. Like think about, even if it was like volunteer work in your life or aspects of your current job or areas of your current business, anything you do in your personal life with friends or your kids, where do you just totally lose track of time? And don't try to tie this to a business idea. Just think about the things that you do that, you feel completely immersed in. And analyze, these tasks to identify common elements. So once you have this list, take the time to look at it. What skills or interests do they highlight? And another way you can engage AI in this process is to put this list into ChatGPT and ask it to help identify patterns and suggest new activities that could put you in a flow state. So ChatGPT might even have, the ability to kind of help brainstorm with you and think about like predictive, analytics a little bit here. Like, what are, based on your current patterns where you have flow, what are some other areas that you might have flow in the future? Step number 3, define your core values and purpose. So reflect on what drives you and what values are non-negotiable for you. A soul-aligned business is deeply rooted in your core beliefs and your mission. So an exercise here might be to write down your top 5 core values and your purpose statement for your business. So ask yourself, why do I want to start this business? And reflect on, times in your life when you felt most fulfilled. And during those times, what values were you honoring? And how can those values guide your business decisions now and in the future? And, one way to help kind of ignite this process is using, a tool like ChatGPT to refine your purpose statement and ensure it resonates deeply with your values, and load into ChatGPT your values list and brainstorm with it and help it create things like a mission and a value statement. Step number 4, craft a vision. So think about crafting a clear vision of what your business will look like when it's in perfect alignment with your soul. So this vision should encompass your business's impact on you, your customers, and really the world at large, or maybe even local communities that you want to serve. So an exercise here is to visualize your business in its ideal state. You could have even a friend walk you through this process of kind of a visualization exercise where you can kind of, again, have ChatGPT like list out a little script, and close your eyes and allow yourself to be fully present with kind of feeling into your heart, and have them ask you, what does your business look like, and have them, walk you through like a whole visualization exercise of how it feels, how you spend every day, what are you doing in your everyday, business, who are you serving. And from this exercise you can kind of start to brainstorm and kind of build this entire visualization of what that business looks and feels like. And then from that vision, you can create a more physical vision board, or journal this. So it's something you can have, hanging up in your office, on your wall, something that you can, refer back to as this is all kind of culminating and coming together. So, writing down a detailed description of your ideal workday and, how your business operates, who your customers are, what they say about you can really help. Step number 5, understand your unique qualities. So identify the qualities you admire in others and recognize that those qualities are also within you and that they shape your business. So when you think about, your qualities, your strengths and weaknesses, and how they can incorporate into your business, take a moment to write those qualities down. So this can kind of be like a brag statement, and maybe even enlist the help of your partner or family, friends, maybe even your kids, depending on their age. And think about your strengths. Like, what are the areas in life and work and just relationships where you really shine? What are the areas where people go to you and depend on you and rely on you? What are your superpowers? What are the qualities that people just admire about you and share with others? Like, wow, I really love this about this person. And this is why they're a really good friend of mine or a really trusted coworker. Some ways you can think about enlisting the help of AI in this is to have a conversation with it. Talk with it about your qualities and have it reflect back to you. So you can kind of have a pitch and catch conversation about your strengths and how you can harness these qualities to serve others through your business. Step number 6, conduct soulful market research. So understand your market from a deeper perspective. This is really important. It involves identifying not just your target audience from, a mental heady place, but also understanding the deeper needs, the pain points of the humans that your business authentically serves and how it can resolve those pain points for those people on an emotional level. So a great way to use AI tools for this is to leverage it for deep social insights and understand customer sentiment on a profound level. So you can do things like load in customer interviews or even load in a whole persona or develop a persona with AI. So talk to AI about your target market and their, pain points and areas that they need help with. And AI can brainstorm with you on how to build a persona out of that target market to kind of make it more humanized. And then there's also tools that go deep into customer insight data, and analyzing that and looking at the trends across it. So that can be a really great way to use AI. And an exercise here is to conduct interviews or surveys with potential customers. So even if you're not serving this group yet, maybe you even have friends or people in your current network on LinkedIn or Facebook, or even in your, phone list on your phone that you can text and, just grab 15 minutes with them or grab lunch or coffee, ask about their biggest challenges and what solutions they're thinking about and what solutions they're seeking actively from companies or products or services. And this will help you to get a better idea of not only, products or services that can meet those needs, but also, just a more holistic view of who they are as a human, like outside of the potential product or service you want to offer them, what other products and services could you maybe collaborate with that also serve the same person? So that can be a creative way to really think about, the whole human, and holistically, who they are and how you can show up to help them in a multitude of ways with your brand. Step 7, develop authentic branding. Your brand should be a true reflection of your soul's mission. And this is really important for building in authenticity. The way the market is working these days is customers are, they're sniffing out the brands that are inauthentic. They're sniffing out the brands who aren't really taking the time to truly understand their human needs and pain points. And people see through fake advertising, they see through a fake brand. And it's really important to develop this from a heart-centered place that is genuine. And so this includes your business name, your logo, and your overall brand message. Authentic branding attracts clients who resonate with your mission. So a fun exercise to do here is to create a mood board that represents your brand's look and feel. So if your brand were a person, it was a human, what would it do? How would it spend its day? What are the problems it faces? So try to, personify your brand, include colors, images, and words that reflect your core values. And that can be a fun way to visualize it on a physical board and start to reflect on, who your brand is and how it can be more human for your human audience. So from this, you could write a brand story that explains the why behind your business. How does your story connect with your audience's values and needs? How does your story as a founder connect with your brand, and how does your brand then connect with the humans you're serving? Step 8, create soul-aligned offerings. So develop products or services that align with your soul's purpose and provide real value to your customers. These offerings should solve genuine problems and enrich your clients' lives. So you really want to think about, your product development process here and, back to the target customer that you're serving, and their needs as a human and the problems they're looking to solve. You can use AI tools to help brainstorm around this, to brainstorm your product development process, the type of products that you want to create, the services you want to create, and how copy can really engage your customers on that human level. So Copy AI, for example, is a great AI tool. There's many others out there that you can look at that can help craft, compelling product descriptions and marketing materials that really reflect your soul's voice, your brand voice. So an exercise here is brainstorm a list of potential offerings. Prioritize them based on alignment with your purpose and the needs of your target audience. And test your ideas with a small group of customers, gather feedback and refine your offerings, and use AI to brainstorm more around that to help you prioritize, this list of offerings, to expand upon it and to make sure it really has product market fit. In other words, your product is a fit with your market, and that you won't run into problems down the road with building a whole product that's really great, but it really has no audience that wants it and cares about it. Step number 9, implement conscious marketing. Market your business in a way that feels authentic and aligned with your values. So as you build a values-aligned brand, you also want to implement values-aligned marketing. So focus on building genuine relationships rather than using manipulative tactics. People will see through your branding. They will see through your marketing. They will see through your advertising. So make sure, again, that upfront you've taken the time to do that market research to understand your customers and that every word chosen is authentic. Now, AI will help you create great copy. It will help you brainstorm, but you need to be careful because AI can also come up with a lot of very flowery language that more and more as people are being trained to identify AI copy, they'll start to see your brand as, fake or inauthentic or AI powered, which you don't really want it to be, coming across as AI powered. You want to come across as human powered with some help with AI to structure it and come up with ideas, right? So it's really important that you implement marketing tactics that are authentic. So some ways that you can do that is implement inbound marketing strategies. A platform like HubSpot is a really great one to check out. You can create content that educates, that inspires, and connects on a deeper level. So inbound marketing can be a really great way to maintain that authenticity through your entire inbound marketing pipeline. So an exercise here is to develop a content calendar that includes blog posts and videos and social media updates that really reflect your values and address your audience's needs. So make sure that each step of that content calendar and all of the topics that you're choosing, again, go back to meeting the customer needs that you've tuned into and the values that they'll really resonate with in your brand. And make sure each of those videos is as authentic as possible. Step number 10, foster community and practice self-care. So think about fostering a community around your brand. Engage with your audience. Think about meaningful conversations you can have with them through social media or Facebook comments or, any interviews that you conduct, and create a space where they feel heard and valued. So ensure your business grows sustainably by maintaining a healthy work-life balance as well, so that you can have the time and space in your life to really stay authentic and have the time to answer, customer questions and brainstorm with them ways that, you can solve their problems through your products and services. And really build that in with your team as well, and anybody on your team that works with the customers. That will create authenticity, right? So if you're an overall business owner and you are constantly doing too many things and you don't leave time for that, human feedback loop in your business, you're gonna lose the authenticity. So it's really important to build time and space into your business, into your life, to stay present with the humans you're serving. There's a variety of different tools to do this. I would say just keeping in touch with your customers through any communities that you've built is a really great start. And there are communities that you can engage with online. There's different platforms like Mighty Networks is a really interesting one, and other platforms that have community at the center. So think about the tech stack you create as well, and how community can be really at the center of the platform, products, and services you create, and also how your tech stack is really encouraging those feedback loops throughout your entire process, your entire business growth journey. And remember, be yourself so the people looking for you can find you. That's a really important thing to think about as you develop your brand and you develop this heart-centered, soul-aligned foundation. Is that the more that you're authentically yourself and that you're fearlessly yourself, the more the people that are looking for you will actually be able to seek you out and resonate with you. So it's just going to create more success and more sustainability for your business in the long run. That true authenticity and that time and space that you're building into your business and into your life to cultivate that. So in conclusion, creating a soul-aligned business is about more than just making money. It's about living your purpose and making a meaningful impact in the world. So if you follow these 10 steps to build a business that not only thrives, but also fills your soul with joy and fulfillment, you're gonna be more successful in the long run. So thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow entrepreneurs. And remember to visit www.businesstohuman.com for more resources and personalized coaching to help you on this business journey. Thanks for joining, and see you in the next video.